As a young man, what was your main motivation to come to Europe? But tell us, what is necessary to come here? From Zambia to Europe. Why by boat, not by plane? Olá, hoje vou conversar com o Mohamed, que é meu brother, e vai nos contar qual é a história dele, de como é que ele veio para Portugal, para a Europa, porque Portugal é o último país em que ele está, já viajou por muitos países pela Europa e vai nos contar como é que de facto foi a sua viagem para a Europa, de barco, o que ele viveu, quais são as dificuldades que enfrentou, quais são as motivações que teve. Portanto, fica aqui até o fim da entrevista para perceberes de facto qual é esse lado dos africanos que vêm para a Europa, por outro lado, por meio do mar, mas que quase que nunca assistimos, nunca vemos na televisão, nunca ouvimos de quem viveu isso, está a perceber? Portanto, temos aqui o Mohamed para, com base na sua própria experiência, nos contar como é que foi. What's up, Mohamed? Can you introduce yourself, your name, where did you come from, and what's your age?
Hi, I'm Mohamed. Yeah, by name, Saidi by surname. Like I was born in Guinea-Bissau, Guinean by born. Then from there, I think I was born in 1990. I didn't know my real age, so I don't know exactly because I left Guinea. That was during the Civil War in 1998. From 1998 to 1999, that's the time. I was so young, so I couldn't remember anything.
Okay.
So I went to Gambia for education, like English and Arabic education.
Okay. It means that from now you don't have any memory from Guinea. It's Guinean, eh?
I still have some memories when I was so young, like.
From Gambia, do you have some memories?
Yeah, Gambia is like a country. It's not like.
Yeah.
It's like a country where I'm born in because this is where I spent my entire life. I spent almost like 15 years in Gambia.
Gambia, Italy, Portugal. Do you feel you as the man of the world? That mean, do you think that the world is your place? You don't have any country, any identity place?
No, I don't care about that much.
Yeah.
This is how I was born to be, I know. Because normally it was not like a choice, you know.
Yeah.
It's something that they choose for me, my family choose for me, like taking me from country to another country. And when I was so young.
As a young man, what was your main motivation to come to Europe?
In Gambia, it used to be like this. We only have one destiny. We only have two goals. Yeah, if you are going to school, either from school going to university or college to further your education. If you don't have the choice of it, then that means Europe is the second choice. Okay.
But other choice like football, working even there to the government, or building an enterprise, isn't a dream from there, from Gambia or Guinea?
Like business thing.
Yeah, like business ideas, for instance.
Yeah, for me it was more kind of like a street lifestyle, kind of like to me, because of the way I was raised. It's difficult because I was not raised by my parents. Okay. So that I didn't get that big motivation. I couldn't get that big motivation from anybody. There was nobody for me like to motivate me as a young person, as a youth, like at 17, 16, like telling me like this is what you should achieve in life. So I always have to like hustle to get money to be able to follow the stuff I want, because I know that if I finish school, I was good in school, but I know that if I finish school, there's no way I can afford my education because I will not have the financial support. I will not be able to get the financial support from anybody.
In a young like you, your friends from there, for instance, do they have the other choice, other ideas, or the idea was the same? Well, like, or we start, or we go to Europe. Your mentality was the same for everyone there, no?
No, it's different. I have my classmates, my schoolmates, I can say my classmates, because it's different. In the school, it's something, it's completely different being to the same school with my friends who I live in the same crib with. So when I come back home from school, like it's back to the ghetto, you know. So, but everybody doesn't have the same mentality, because some people have that motivation. As I said, some people are well motivated from young age. Yeah. So everybody knows that this is what they're gonna be because they got somebody who is behind them. Like we don't got that. Huh?
Are you the first son in your family?
I'm the first one, yeah.
The first, so
Yeah.
it's more difficult when you are the first because you don't have anyone, or you just get your fathers, your parents, and you are the owner of your brothers, you know, your little brothers, yeah. So I think that's in a families when you are the first one is more difficult than being the second, the study, yeah. Very nice. So and before you answer what's necessary to travel to Europe by boat, explain to me when you were there, you know, thinking to you said that you had two choices, or you go to university or you go to Europe. When you thinking the second choice, go to Europe, what you gonna do in Europe? What was in your mind according to Europe? Football, business, working, what was in your mind?
As I said, you don't normally, like, if you live the kind of lifestyle I live, you don't normally have choice. You just take anything that come on your way, you know?
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Just, can you tell us how many languages do you speak?
Yeah, I speak like 7 now, coming to 8.
7?
Coming to 8. My next big dream, like my next biggest dream, like the language I want to speak the most is French, you know.
So tell us, why did you choose to come to Europe by boat, and what was necessary to get it? Okay.
As I said, I used to motivate youths to come to Europe by way. I will not lie to you.
Sorry, didn't understand.
I used to motivate people.
You?
Yeah.
Oh! That was your business?
Of course, because most of my friends finished school before me.
Yeah.
They finished school before me because I left school 1 year. Like I got some pain on my hands.
Yeah.
Like for 4 months I couldn't go attend these classes, and then from there I have to go back and work to get some money to be able to pay for my secondary education, which is expensive. I have to work for like 1 year to be able to contribute that money. I was going to school, I was motivating people like them to like go to bag, take a bag.
By motivating as your business, or just saying?
Not like a business, because everybody want a good life, you know?
Yeah.
Like in Gambia, you finish school and like, even if you studied some days, if you didn't attend university and did like had to go to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Then it's easier to get a job because this is sponsored by the government, and they need teachers. So teachers is always demanded.
That's it. That's nice.
Not everybody want to be a teacher. Like one of
like
my
a teacher, nurse, something like this. That
exactly.
The employer that government gives to us. Yeah.
So for me, it was never part of my plan to be a teacher, and so that because what I always used to say, like, because as I said, I couldn't have that straight and forward this thing, you know, like goal and be like, this is what I want to be, because I didn't get that motivation as from young age, you know. Because I always have doubt, like I cannot, so I have to follow stuff, like the talent that the God-given talent to be able to reach to where I want to reach to reach to where my people want me to be, like my parents, because I was going to Gambia for education, but I know that it will not be fulfilled because I will not be able to get that 100% support. So then from there, I have to follow my own ways and find things out on my own. My mission to Europe was just to help family. And
till today, this is your biggest goal?
To help my family, help people that because I know that many people are living worse life than me in Africa. To help my family, this is number one. This is important. You have to help your mom. You have to help your father when they get old. This is Africa, you know.
Are they still today in Guinea? Your parents?
Yeah, they are still in Guinea. So from there, then I have to follow my own destiny to be able to have a good. I need a good life too. Maybe not good, but a better life.
Okay.
Yeah, not like how I used to be before.
But tell us, what is necessary to come here from Zambia to Europe? Why by boat, not by plane?
It's the hardest way, you know, to come to Europe. Like, because so many people lose their life. Like example, the year when I was coming to Europe was in 2015. I can still remember, like 15,000 people lose their life in the Mediterranean Sea. From Libya to Italy. Like 5,000 people are Ghanaians. Even me, people that I slept on in the same bed, like one of them was part of it, Buba.
They go first than you? They traveled first than you?
No, I was with
on
him on the same journey.
The same journey.
He couldn't make it to Europe.
What the fuck?
So many people lose their life. So it's not easy. It's not like about document. As I said, it was like more of people who were living the life that I was living. That you don't have that, you know, like there's no hope for you, I can say, you know. So if you see somebody risking his life, you love your country.
Yeah.
Gambia is a nice country, I can say. This is reality. It's a nice country. It's poor, but it's a nice country. It's a lack of hope.
Our culture, foods,
lack of hope. That's what makes every youth wanna come to Europe, but they can help the family back home and then have a better life that they could never get in Africa. You know, I had to go in Gambia. So it's not only Gambians, Nigerians are part of it. I think the biggest group of this thing is Nigerians are the majority.
How did you leave from the center of Africa from Libya? You live from Libya, no? From Central Africa to Libya. Do you go by road, by car, by train, by plane?
No, by car.
By car.
Yeah, from
it's a long journey.
Gambia to Senegal to, I don't know, Mali to Burkina Faso.
But for the same, how can I say, the transportation was the same that took you from Africa to here, or the people that make this business, you know, that take some African from Morocco, to Europe. The group is the same that take you from the center of Africa till Libya, and from Libya to Europe, or you go by yourself?
Yeah, some people do this, but for me, my journey was different. I have to do stuff. I have to pay both step by step.
Okay, step by step. You know, Africa, man.
Yeah, also from Burkina Faso.
It's too expensive, man.
To Niger, I spent like 7 days in Niger. From Niger to Libya, and in Libya, I spent like 6 months in Libya working to be able to get that money to pay the bills and then cross over.
You from Zambia till Libya, you spend all your money. Okay, you feel you obliged to stay in Libya for working for this money. Is it?
Yeah, I have to work there to be able to get the money because you have to pay almost like 1,000 euro.
It's more expensive. It's more expensive to come by boat than by plane, man.
Far more expensive and for bigger risks. As I said, it's
there are risks. There are too much money for it. But even so, people choose by boats. I won't understand why.
They don't give you a visa. Nobody's gonna give you a visa. Like, okay. I always tell people about this. Like, which are colonized by Portuguese.
Yeah.
I think you people are lucky. I always said this to people, but they couldn't understand it because normally you see somebody like finishing schooling and coming to Europe, like had to go to Portugal just to have their education. It's easier, but like Gambia, it's not easy to get a visa without like a help of a family. You need a family to be in Europe
to call you,
to invite you and stuff like that. So if you didn't get that, there's no way. If I thought like 1 million people have applied for a visa, for like student visa, maybe 2 people will get it out of 1.
Even school visa, they don't accept you?
Not much people get it.
So today here, looking to Africa, you know, what's your advice to the young that thinks to come here, or to everyone that thinks to come here by boat? And what you would like to say to the African government about them administration in Africa?
Let them give the youth the chance to get the education. Education is the most valuable thing I can say. I didn't have the chance of it, but it's the most valuable thing. There's nothing like education, you know. People playing football, they are getting millions. People playing, black people are playing baskets in America, they are getting millions. African people are playing in Europe here. A lot of them in Champions League, in Premier League. If you look at them in La Liga and other leagues, French leagues, Portuguese leagues, there's a lot of Africans. But it doesn't change nothing because there's nothing in the cup.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's true.
You see, what this person can change in the country, they cannot do it with less than $1 million distinct dollar.
The advice is for the government.
Because you got money, you got millions from whatsoever you do, sport, music, whatsoever. I love music. Music is like my best friend, you know.
Yeah.
I listen to music like hell.
All of us,
Like, but you got money. Like you are paid 3 million, you get 1.5 million, you buy a car, Bugatti, out of it.
Yeah.
What sense does it make? 1 million Africans are sleeping in Africa. Poverty, they are dying on this. If you go to Kenya, you see like a lot of slums. They don't know how to spend. They don't know how to spend the money because we get this from us, from poor people. We spend our money going to the football pitch, watching you, and we pay you. You know, so you have to give this money back to the community. You know, as a musician, we pay you because we spend our time listening instead of reading books or what. We spend our time listening to your music, giving you money. Then take it back.
This is a deep reflect. It's a philosophy, man.
They have to give it back. They don't know how they got rich. They don't normally know. They got rich from poor people, not from rich people. But they give their money to rich people. You get your money from the community, and you give your money to people. Somebody who create Bugatti, somebody who create Ferrari. Are you not stupid? And those people are driving Mercedes Benz, which maybe costed maybe 50,000, and they are multi-billionaires. You don't see them driving Bugattis and the Ferraris whatsoever it is. Only black people you see driving Bugatti because then it is meant this luxurious life. It's just like a business. Like I give my money to you as a brother. I see you playing football. We love you.
Appreciate it.
Any Jazzy.com, everybody will have to buy any sneaker. Jordan sneaker you see, Puma sneaker you see. Puma is from Germany. It's a German trademark, and but Africans love it because of the marks of it. It reflects Africa. You see, it's kind of like Jordan. Any Africans have buy Jordan, but Jordan have to give that money back to Africa. Had to go to the community. Because he got rich from us, not from the
not from Nike, for instance.
No, we give them the money, so I have to give the money back to the community. This is how it works. You make music, I listen to your music the whole time. I could have spent my life reading books, but I listen to your music the whole time. So maybe don't give it to me, because at least I have a place to sleep. But look at people, go to YouTube, the same YouTube where people are giving you money. Go there and check people who are suffering and give this money back to them, you know. Build schools, even if you cannot give the money back, but build schools for people. Let them get the education out of it, so they don't live the life their fathers live or their forefathers live, you know. Like one thing I always say to people, like I love Europe. I always say to people that this is something that we cannot delete. Like this story, it's a story will always be a story. But we should open our brain at least and give our kids that chance to be able to be like, this is what Martin Luther King will always say. Normally people don't understand the codes of it. All they want for the black people in America is for them to get integrated. Integration is important. If you get integrated, your kid, example, got integrated, he go to school with white people in the same school, they spend that they get the same degree from there. Wheresoever he can work or she can work, you can work there. So whatsoever, at the end of the day, whatsoever he can afford, you can afford it. This is how it should be. But the athletics, musicians, artists, famous people, those people we give the money. Poor people make them rich. For them, it's compulsory for them to give the money back to the community. Wheresoever you spend time is money. Time is money and it's real. People is a code. Time is money and it's real. Anywhere you spend time in is money. You spend time watching YouTube, that means you are giving somebody money. You spend time watching, listening to music in Spotify, that means you are paying somebody money without knowing. You spend time going to the to the stadium, watching somebody, which is a hobby to you. You love football, you don't know that you are paying somebody money. So time is money. Without you, it's realistic, you know. If it doesn't come to you, that means it's going to somebody else. That's how it works, you know.
Mohamed, thank you very much. I don't know if you want to say something that I didn't ask to you.
Like,
there are things that I didn't ask to you and you'd like to say to everyone that's and also maybe for someone that is watching us and is thinking to come here by boat.
Like normally, for me, I would not advise people to come to boat. I had to come to take this back way, as we always say, back way, coming to Mediterranean Sea from Africa to Europe. It doesn't, but you cannot stop people from doing it. I know that you cannot stop people. We cannot stop people from, unless if the youths have the kind of hope in Africa. That's the only way they can stop it. But because if there is no hope for the youths, they will never stop it. Even me, if there is no hope for them, I will not advise them to hard work. I will not advise them to stop it. I will tell them to come. Because it doesn't make sense if a youth man without no hope, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't make no sense living a life. At least if there is no hope, but at least be doing something that you love and getting something small out of it. Whereby you can at least be independent. Not rich, but independent. Not getting money, but at least independent. Be able to pay your room without begging somebody. Be able to distinguish yourself, like sustain yourself without demanding from somebody. It's important, you know.
But thank you very much for your time, for sharing with us all these experience, all this knowledge. I learned too much to open my mind about it. And I don't know if you have a social media to share with us. Maybe someone wants to test you to know something about. If you have.
Instagram, an old one, which is not like, it's kind of like a lot of misunderstanding about it. So I just think that.
Okay. I understand.
For the moment, yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that maybe people misunderstood. What is the mission about, like what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
I don't have to talk about this.
Okay, we still right here. Okay. The most important is the knowledge you share with us.
Yeah, this is important.
And I'm very, and look, you love principally because, as I say in the beginning, you are here because of your goal. You say that you came to Europe because you want to help your family, and I think that these goals keep you till today. Do you believe in God, in Jesus, in Christ? No.
I'm a Muslim.
You are Muslim. It means that you believe in God.
I believe in God, but I love Christians. So because my family, part of my family is Christian, so I cannot hate Christianity. It's that is between you and God. Like faith is not what somebody can see. Faith is
what you feel.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think that, as I said, your goals to come to Europe keeps you till today, keeps you alive, and keeps you to stay in Portugal also. And I think that different people come to Europe with different goals. Some don't realize. Some even good people with the good goals goes down during the travel thing also, but God keep you till today, and keep in this way, my man. That's I am here to help my communities, to help my family. I share. I'm with you in it. Thank you very much. If one day one of us becomes rich, big part of our money is gonna be to our community. As you say,
exactly, this how it should be. You know, they should give it like giving back to the community. You know?
Giving back to the community.
It's important. You know, you make money from the community, you have to give back the money to the community. Not all, but at least give.
It's very
some percentage. It's important.
It's very deep.
It's important.
Muito obrigado por você que está nos assistir aqui. Subscreva no canal, ative as notificações, subscribe the channel, make a like if you play, please. Now I'm trying to speak French.
You can speak French.
Now I'm learning French.
That's good. French is good.
Se quiser ter uma pergunta, deixa aqui em comentário. If you get some question, test us in the comments, and me and Mohamed will answer if your question, and to help you, about this content, this topic. Thank you very much, my friends. And thank you for your time. You say that time is money, and in these moments I'm taking your money.
You're welcome, bro.
Thank you very much.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you for giving me your money.